I've been thinking a lot about relationships lately and how easy it is to get caught in a cycle of uncertainty. You know that feeling when you're hanging on, hoping for something more, but deep down you realize you're just a placeholder? That's where I found myself with Tom. We'd been seeing each other for a while, and I thought we were building something real. But every time I tried to talk about our future, he'd deflect. "It's complicated," he'd say, or "I'm just not ready." I wanted to believe him, to think that maybe he just needed more time. But the truth was, I was just a monkey branch for him, a backup plan while he figured out his life. I remember sitting in that coffee shop, feeling the weight of his distraction. He was charming, yes, but there was always this distance. I could see it in the way he looked at his phone instead of me. I wanted to reach out, to bridge that gap, but every time I did, it felt like I was pushing against a wall. When I finally confronted him, I could see the guilt in his eyes. I asked him if he was still seeing her, the one he always mentioned in passing but never fully explained. His silence spoke volumes. I realized then that I was waiting for a commitment that he wasn't ready to give. I deserved more than being someone's safety net. It's painful to acknowledge that you're being strung along. I fought back tears as I told him I wasn't a backup plan. I wanted to scream, to shake him and make him understand how much I was worth. But instead, I stood up, took a deep breath, and walked away. In that moment, I felt a mix of hurt and relief. I was finally reclaiming my self-worth. I wasn't going to let someone else dictate my value or my future. It's a hard lesson, but sometimes you have to let go of what's holding you back to find what truly belongs to you. Walking out of that coffee shop, I felt lighter. I realized that being alone is far better than being with someone who doesn't see your worth. I'm ready to embrace the unknown, to find someone who will choose me wholeheartedly, not as a fallback. It's time to stop being a monkey branch and start living for myself.